This is Sarah with Houseplants Boise, and I was in the middle of taking apart my Shamrock plant, also known as Oxalis, and I think it's Regenii. I don't know if I'm saying that right or not, but I have been told that since Latin's a dead language, you can't pronounce it wrong. So I'll just go with that. Oxalis Regenii. And it came to me that it would be a great little video to make and just go over something that you don't typically see in a house plant that the Shamrock has, or Oxalis. Let's just call it a Shamrock because it's magical. I do use screwdrivers a lot. The flathead screwdriver, I use it in terrariums and taking out plants so that I can keep as much of the roots in there as possible. So this was a little combo I did of pothos, the variegated one. I think it's called lemon lime. I think that's the cultivar. And I think it's a pothos. For all I know, it's philodendron. I don't know. I haven't gotten much into memorizing that guy's name yet. So put that on my list of things to do. I'll untangle it. Yeah. Real quick. And then we can get down to the point of this video, which is the corms. Right? Shamrocks are in the corm family. And, well, they're not in the corm family. They're a plant. I don't think that's not the name of the family they're in. I'm making that up. But they're in a family of corms. Okay. And what a corm is, it's a bulb with a basal plate, like a gladiola, or see that? It's orange thing. They're like carrots. Yeah, there you go. See that? I remember the first time I saw one, I was like, whoa, that is crazy, because it is. I mean, it's like an orange pine cone turd thing, just like a shrimp. You could see the roots coming down off that. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Backdrop of the face. See that root? It's like weird, like little legs. Anyways, long story short, so I was taking this guy apart so I could make some other things because I found one of the most hilarious planters ever. Not ever, but gosh darn close. I found this hat. And I went, oh my gosh, I'm not going to get that. And then I went, oh my word, I have shamrocks at home and they could use separating, you know, why not? And I did it. I put little green gravel on the top and then purple moss, just so it's not all green. Gotta have some contrast there. Contrast, texture, interest. Yeah, it all matters. So anyways, when you're going to transplant your shamrock or separate it, divide it, you don't really have to transplant them that often. They're not super like crazy fast growers. I did know of one shamrock plant that was a crazy fast grower. The thing wouldn't stop blooming. In the middle of summer, it was blooming. I mean, the thing was outrageous. North facing window. Yeah, we're in Idaho, so the days are long, the summers are hot, but that north facing window accompanied by like a little bit of a shade tree was perfect for the shamrock in the summer. So look at that root system on that guy. And just come in there, get the screwdriver, and just kind of see what's going on under the surface. You know, my favorite corm is the gladiola. That was my first favorite flower. Well, yeah, favorite flower in general. There were some on the side of our north end house in the shade, in a moist area on the north side of the house, in between the house and a fence, underneath trees, that would bloom. And so gorgeous. I mean, they don't last a long time, but I'm telling you that they are so cool. I mean, those flowers on there, just amazing. So, get this out. Now, the important thing when I go and plant them in the new pot is that I don't bury the corms too deep. It's some of these in here I saw were buried too deep, and that's my fault. Because when I got my Shamrock plant, oh man, hasn't even been a year. This guy's not even a year old. It's grown a lot. I just shoved him on in there. I didn't have a lot of time or patience. I was doing things. So, yeah, dividing them is how they're propagated. So see how there's like one, like a mom corm, and there's little things coming off. She's branching out from there. You could just snap them off. And then in the new pot, just place them along the top. So let's go ahead and give that a go. And then I can make a video in the future. See, I just ripped it. About what kind of success I had. So I'll put this to the side. And these are a little weak. I had them in a dark spot. It's my fault. I'll remedy that today though. This one, see, I snapped it. Now, if they don't have little sprouts out the top, you can tell where they're at with their roots and with the thing, which way's up. Look at how small those roots are. So crazy. Yeah, I'm going at it. Just gonna divide it all up. See, they also have a purple kind of shamrock. It's pretty cool. I have yet to have one. I'll probably go get one sometime. I don't really see them in the stores right now, which is interesting because technically summer's the dormant season, or so they say. And then colder wintertime, they start popping up. You know, they're native to South America. Yep. Just see what happens with these. I do fertilize mine from time to time. Not very often. Not very often at all, though. I'll keep one big root chunk because heaven forbid, let's say that I just screwed the pooch on dividing these and for some reason didn't plant them at the right depth, and you'll never know what can occur. Then it's not successful, then I have this backup with a nice healthy root system to fill in where I messed up. So I'll put that in the center. And then I make my own media. I mix it up myself. Because why not? I'm gonna put that in there. It's got vermiculite and perlite and sand and peat moss, and I put a little bit of bark in there. I've had really good success with it, especially since a lot of the things I make are containers and they don't have drain holes. So it's a really nice porous mixture. And then what I do to water them is I use a spray bottle, like a little squirt bottle, so that I'm not just like soaking it through and it's not getting evenly moistened. That I have more control with the spray bottle. Takes a little bit longer, but it's worth it. Just one of these ones. Now, if I need more, since I clean weekly, I will just rinse out a cleaner bottle and reuse it. At the time I bought that one, I didn't have any laying around because I had just moved in here. And yeah. So that's a money saving tip. You don't have to go out and buy a spray bottle if you have cleaning bottles, spray bottles that are empty. You just reuse, reduce, recycle, repurpose. What's the difference between recycling and repurposing? You're using something that was used for something else for something new. Purpose, a new purpose. Reuse is you're reusing it. So would that be a recycle or reuse? Or repurpose? Because you're still spraying liquid out of it. It's just not cleaning solution. It's a question for the experts. What would it be? You repurposing or you reusing? Don't know. So I'm just gonna fill the top up. I'll do some of these little guys without any leaves on them, and then I'll put some with leaves on them in there. Yep. And it's just like about 2 times the depth of the width of the corm. So just right on the surface, really. Just put about fingernail depth. Depends on the size of your fingernails, ladies. If you've got some long ones, twice the size of the corm. Don't go all the way down with that fingernail. I can only imagine being a horticulturist with long nails. Eating with your hands would probably be out of the question. Make sure and get some good soap, right? All right, so that's good. I'm fine with that. And just throw some of this on here since it's here. See, these guys were planted too deep. That's why they're all leggy. Well, too deep, and then they were in a dark area. So, did you know that they closed at night? They think it's nighttime. See, it was really dark. They close. They open and they close. You can't see these ones. They're in the same pot, but they're starting to open now because they're in that window. Ooh, see that? It's open. It's opening. They're in the window and they're happy. Yep, it's good. So they have little white blooms on them and super, super cool. I mean, they're not just for St. Patrick's Day. So, if you get a shamrock for St. Patrick's Day, don't toss it. Keep it around. It's a house plant. And they do have a dormant season when it's like the days are really long and it's really hot. It's more because of it's hot than a day length thing for them. I would go and adventure to assume that the reason why the heat causes them to go into dormancy is because it overworks them producing and growing and stuff like that, and they're losing nutrients by being awake so much. So they decide to go to sleep for a little bit until it's chilled out. They don't want to lose all that all the moisture out of their little leaves. I mean, obviously they're sensitive leaves if they're opening and closing based on sunlight. They're a complex creature for sure. And then that's it. I am going to spray it in. Oh crap, I've been blocking it with that pot the whole time. You haven't seen a thing. Okay, so let's do this. Let's put this one in there. So you could, I'll just put this one right here, okay? I'm just gonna push it a little bit in there. 2 depths or fingernail length down, fingernail depth down, and come on, this guy's being way crazy. Bring it all over the place. Put some dirt on top. There. Okay. And that is that. I might put moss on top of it, but I don't think I am. Half the fun's watching the little things come up. The little ones come up there. I would like if this guy would stay up. It's not going to. It sucks. I'm not gonna prop it either, so I'll just put it up against the window, I guess. You don't want too much window. A bright, direct light is good. Not like up against a window where it's gonna burn though. But yeah, they do like a lot of light. And you can cut them back every 3 to 5 years to make sure that they get a little boost. Hey, they're edible. You can put them on salads. The tops, so like the leaves, the flowers, and the corms are edible. So if you're ever at home and you're hungry and you're just looking for something different, you want to change of pace, grab a shamrock and eat it. You know what? I'll try one. I'll try one right now. I will try this. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. Wow. Oh yeah. You gotta eat one yourself. It's like rich and it's tart and I like it. I can't really describe it. Yep, you gotta do it. Go out there and get yourself some shamrock. Okay, that's it. So if you would subscribe, if you would share this video, tell your friends, your plant friends, your regular friends, your friends that just want to learn more, your friends that want to laugh, just let them know. Houseplants Boise. Subscribe to my channel, share it on Facebook, just whatever. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. I am on Facebook, Houseplants Boise, also TikTok, Houseplants Boise, Instagram, Houseplants Boise, and coming soon, houseplantsboise.com. Thanks.